Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian currency, with a special focus on the 1977 cent coin. At first glance it might look like just another small copper coin, but some examples of this coin are actually worth big money to collectors. In this video we'll break down what makes the 1977 cent piece so special, how to identify rare varieties and errors, and just how much they can be worth in today's coin market. So grab your coin jar, because you never know, you might be holding onto a tiny fortune. Let's get started. The 1977 Australian cent coin was first introduced in 1966 alongside the decimal currency changeover, and it featured the famous frilled neck lizard design by Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith and coin designer for the Royal Australian Mint. The obverse, or the front side of the coin, carried the portrait of Queen Elizabeth, to which was updated a few times over the years to reflect her aging profile. In the case of the 1977 issue, the coin displayed the portrait designed by Arnold Machin, which is often referred to as the Machin head. This portrait was used from 1966 until 1984, making it one of the most recognisable designs in Australian coinage history, which are extremely important in determining rarity and collector value. In 1977, the Royal Australian Mint produced around 70 million cent coins for circulation. That's quite a high number, which means that the majority of these coins are not particularly rare. However, as with many collectible coins, it's not just about the mintage, but about the condition and whether the coin has any unique variations. Mint errors or proof strikes, additionally coins from this era that remain in uncirculated high-grade condition, are much harder to come by today, especially considering that the cent coin was officially withdrawn from circulation in 1992 and hasn't been minted since. Collectors often want to know the current market value of the 1977 cent coin. In circulated condition, most of these coins are worth around 10 cents to 50 cents odd, which isn't much more than their face value. However, in uncirculated or near mint condition, they can fetch between $3 and $10 odd, depending on the sharpness of detail, the luster, and whether they've been properly stored without scratches, or toning-proof versions which were struck in smaller numbers specifically for collectors can sometimes reach $20 to $40 AUD, especially if they are still sealed in their original mint packaging. This makes them a nice, affordable entry-level collectible for beginner coin collectors. But the real excitement for many coin enthusiasts comes from the possibility of error coins. The 1977 cent coin is known to occasionally appear with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, cuds, or double-struck impressions. These kinds of minting mistakes are rare and highly sought after, as they make the coin unique and much more valuable than standard issues. Depending on the type and severity of the error, such coins can sell for anywhere from $50 to several $100 AUD. So if you come across a 1977 cent coin that looks odd, misaligned, or has unusual features, it might be worth having it appraised. Another important detail collectors look at is the condition grading scale, ranging from poor and worn examples all the way up to MS, mint state, and proof grades. Coins graded MS 65 and higher by professional grading services can command a much higher premium than raw coins, simply because they are certified as genuine and in exceptional condition. So if you happen to own a particularly shiny uncirculated 1977 cent coin, consider having it graded. It could significantly increase its appeal and resale value. And remember, grading is one of the key factors that separates ordinary pocket change from serious collector items. It's also worth mentioning that Australian coin collecting culture has grown steadily over the decades, with many enthusiasts hunting down complete sets of decimal coins by year and mint mark. This means that even coins with high mintages like the 1977 cent coin have an enduring demand, especially in higher grades. Collectors often seek to build year-by-year albums, and having a pristine 1977 piece helps them complete their sets. That ongoing demand is what keeps the value of these coins above face value even decades after they were removed from circulation. For anyone who wants to start collecting or investing in coins, the 1977 Australian cent coin is a great example of how history, artistry, and small details can come together to create something worth holding onto. While you won't retire off one of these coins alone, they represent a fascinating piece of Australian currency history, and they're accessible to almost everyone. Plus, the chance of stumbling upon an error coin or an uncirculated gem adds that element of excitement and treasure hunting that makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. If you're enjoying this type of breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives on coins worth money. The 1977 coin tells us about Australia's economic and cultural journey during the late 20th century. These small bronze coins once circulated heavily in everyday transactions, carrying the frilled neck lizard into every pocket and purse across the country. Today, they have been phased out, but they still live on in collections, teaching us about craftsmanship, national identity, and the evolution of currency systems. Even though they might not be rare in the traditional sense, they hold immense nostalgic and historical value for Australians who grew up using them. The 1977 Australian cent coin is a fascinating collectible with a large mintage of around 70 million, modest value in circulation, but higher worth. In pristine or proof condition, error varieties can make them truly valuable, and they remain a staple for collectors building decimal coin sets. If you've got one lying around, it's definitely worth a closer look, and who knows, you might just have a hidden gem on your hands. Thank you for watching, and before you go, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts. Drop a comment below letting us know if you ever found a 1977 cent coin in your collection, and stay tuned for more videos on coins that could be worth a fortune. Until next time, happy collecting.